A grisly discovery in Grand Prairie.
I seen the rangers and dogs.
The final piece in the puzzle of Kayla Kelly's disappearance.
It looks like it led up to here.
The 33-year-old found in a shallow grave just minutes from the home of the man charged with kidnapping her. That man, O'Caster Ferguson.
It's an absolute tragedy, her death, but these investigators, they were bound and determined that we would find her.
Kelly reported missing on January the 11th per investigators, that she was dating Ferguson and recently found out he was married. Detectives say Kelly told friends she was going to blackmail Ferguson. Court documents read Kelly even threatened to tell his wife about their affair if he doesn't answer her via text. Her car found abandoned and burned in Frisco a day after she was reported missing. Investigators tracked Ferguson's phone to that area and jailed him on kidnapping charges days ago, but Kelly still missing. That is until she was found here. Investigators not revealing what led them to this wooded area.
You know, people buy the story. They buy the line.
Police say Kelly and Ferguson met online, that he gave her a fake name and dated for months.
Sometimes these individuals that are on the other end of the communication device are not rational, and they are capable of killing.
Dr. Alex Del Carmen is a law enforcement expert helping train FBI agents. He says a case like this underscores the importance.
So it's not just a matter of being disappointed or heartbroken, it's a matter of life and death.
Of knowing who you date. In Grand Prairie, I'm Matt Howerton.
I used to watch this show on Investigation Discovery called Web of Lies. And in that show, it would talk about various cases of people would meet someone online and they would be, based on their profile, they would be like charming, funny, attractive, you know, they will also depict your situation where they're out on dates and things seem to be going well, and it seemed like this gonna be a match made in heaven, and then you turn around and find out that this person has a significant other on the other side, or you find out that this person is a drug dealer or a convicted felon or a serial rapist or a serial abuser, stuff like that. And then more often than not, it ended up in the person either being seriously hurt or in some extreme cases, death. And in this case, we have an individual on the left by the name of O'Caster Ferguson and a woman on the right who happened to be the victim here, unfortunately, by the name of Kayla Kelly. And you saw the clip. They were dating for months. She finds out this man was married, and she was threatening to blackmail him. Then on top of that, this man trying to conceal, you know, the information from getting to his spouse. He kidnaps her, kills her, and then buries her and sets the truck on fire. I mean, this is unbelievable. Now, the man was already jailed on kidnapping charges until they found the truck with the body. Just insane. This article here coming from Law and Crime. Accused kidnapper used fake name when dating victim who was then discovered he was married. Now, throughout their relationship, Kayla Kelly, 33 years old, knew Ocastor Siobhan Ferguson, 32, only by the name of Kevin Brown. Now Ferguson sits in the Collin County Jail as investigators say the missing woman's car was found burnt out. Now Kelly's whereabouts remain unknown. Kelly's friends reported her missing on January 11th. Kelly had not been heard from by her aunt or co-workers for several days. During the initial interview, it was learned Kelly had a boyfriend named Kevin, and she recently found out he was married. Kelly told friends that she was going to blackmail Kevin. Friends and families advised Kelly they did not want to talk to her about dating a married man, so no one had any further information about Kevin. The next day, police in Frisco, Texas, discovered her vehicle on a deserted country road. The car had been burned without beyond recognition. The incident was not consistent with natural fire. Deputies said they checked into her duplex in McKinney, Texas, a city 30 minutes away from Frisco. They found her dog. The dog was without food and water and had to relieve itself on the floor. It appeared the dog had been in that condition for a few days. Family and relatives advised the dog was like Kelly's child and she would never leave it unattended for an extended period of time. Ferguson landed on their radar when it checked Kenny's phone records, and they ran a background check claiming to discover that his wife reported their 2004 Lexus stolen. Authorities said they found that vehicle in the area of Kelly's duplex. They executed a search warrant, allegedly finding gloves, duct tape, and a blanket in the Lexus. The last time Kelly's phone was used was on January 10th at 6:59 p.m. The last location of her phone was an area of Ferguson's work in the Dallas area. No Texas Tollway Authority records were also obtained, which show Kelly's vehicle traveling north on the Dallas North Tollway in Frisco at El Dorado on January 10, 2023 at approximately 1:56 a.m. The deputies say they found Ferguson at his job, and he allegedly said the last time he spoke to the missing woman was on January 10th, when she dropped him off his job around noon. Kelly was supposed to bring him lunch at 6 p.m. that day, but he allegedly said that she did not show up. Ferguson advised his car was at Kelly's duplex because he was hiding it from his wife. Deputies claim he let them scratch his phone. In those conversations via text message, Kelly advised Ferguson that she would tell his wife about the affair if he doesn't answer her. Now, Ferguson allegedly admitted he went by the name Kevin and communicating with Kelly to keep his true identity a secret. Ferguson said he lied about his name to Kelly so she did not know his true identity. Now, deputies gave an outline of the relationship based on what he said. He said they met online, started talking, and eventually met in person and started dating during the summer of 2022. Authorities said they spoke to Ferguson's wife. She said, allegedly, that she got a text from an unknown number on January 4th, where this person said they need to tell her something according to the outlet. She did not respond, though she believed it was a woman based on the language used. The wife's phone was broken, so she was unable to provide the number she received the text messages from. The deputies say that the cell phone records from January 10th put Ferguson at both Kelly's duplex and also the location her car was found. The analysis showed Ferguson was at work on January 10th and left and went to his residence in Grand Prairie, Texas. He then left and drove up North Dallas Tollway and went to the area of Kelly's duplex and then drove to the area where Kelly's vehicle was found burned. Ferguson then traveled back to his house in Grand Prairie. Now, Ferguson allegedly denied being in the area where the vehicle was found. He also denied knowing what happened to it. Now, Ferguson did affirm he was driving the vehicle during his time frame and advised Kelly was in the back while she was driving. He allegedly maintained that he did not know Kelly's whereabouts or her condition. Authorities suggest the kidnapping happened between January 8th and January 10th. An ongoing investigation into the disappearance of Kaylee Kelly has identified 32-year-old Castor Ferguson, aka Kevin Brown, as a quote-unquote person of interest, deputies say in announcing Ferguson's arrest. Now, sheriff's investigators arrested Ferguson on Saturday on the kidnapping charge. So they found the victim because the medical examiner's office identified the victim found in a Grand Prairie field on January 18th as Kayla Kelly. Now, in addition to the kidnapping charge, Castor Ferguson now faces a charge of arson in connection with the case. And also he faces charges of murder. Now, police named Ferguson as a person of interest in the disappearance of Kelly. And as I explained about how they met online, they were dating, and then she finally was married, all that stuff. And how she was going to reveal the information to his wife. The new arson charge came on January 19th after investigators found the remains of a woman on a field or in a field near the southeast corner of 360 and I-20 in Grand Prairie. She was found a week after Kelly was reported missing. The field is less than a mile away from Ferguson's home in Grand Prairie. Investigators said he lived there with his wife. Investigators told that they backtracked Ferguson's cell phone signals during the time Kelly was reported missing. Also, allegedly pinged with Kelly near where she was found. So he remains detained at the Collin County Detention Center. This story right here is insane, man. This is insane. And you guys let me know what y'all think about this. It's just unfortunate that, something like this would take place. Now, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. I'll catch y'all in another video. Peace.